Hello everyone, my name is Alexa and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at my Funko Pop collection. Before we get into this video, I just want to say that by no means am I trying to brag by showing you all my collection. I just generally like sharing, and I know I love watching other collectors show their items in their collection, so I thought you all would like to see what I have. Most of these items were gifts or bought on sale, so I'm not really trying to brag about how much money I have to be able to afford all these things. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take these down off the shelves and we'll get right into it. I got all of them off the shelves, and let me say that is like such a workout going up and down the bed like 10 billion times, so I'm very out of breath right now. We're gonna go ahead and go through each of my Funko Pops. I have the Funko app, so I'll probably tell you all how much it is currently worth. So we're going to start off with my Harry Potter Funko Pop. Alright, so up first we have just the basic Hermione Funko Pop. This is the first one I ever got, and she is worth $14. Next is basic Harry Potter. He is worth $8. Next is basic Ron. He is worth $9, and I really love how his wand has the tape holding it together. Next up we have the Funko Hogwarts Express front train car. It has broken a couple times. I have a little Hogwarts crest that's supposed to go up here that broke off today, and these little windows like to break a lot too. That comes with this Harry, which I like this Harry better than basic Harry, so I keep this one on my shelves behind me, and I put my basic Harry up on, I have another shelf that just says the train, so he's just on the train. This little set is worth $70. Next up we have one of the cars from the Funko Hogwarts Express, and this one comes with this Ron Weasley. You can see he has a little dirt in his nose and he has a chocolate frog in his hand, so I really love how detailed he is. And this set is worth $49. And finally we have the last train car, which is exactly the same as the other one, and this one comes with this Hermione holding a bunch of books. I think she's so cute. And this little set is worth $55. Alright, now that we got through the train set, we are going to just go through the rest of my Harry Potter individual Funko Pop. I organized these on my shelves in movie order. So we're going to start off with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So first we have my little, well not little, big Hagrid with an umbrella, and he is worth $22. Next I have this Albus Dumbledore, which is the first Albus Dumbledore, and he is worth $6, which is honestly kind of rude because I paid like $11 for him. Alright, next is my Harry sitting with the sorting hat on, and he is worth $36. And then I also have the Hermione with the sorting hat, and she's worth $15. Next we have Neville Longbottom. He's holding Trevor, of course, and he is worth $14. And next I have Draco Malfoy, who is worth $40, which I know you all are crazy about Draco, but why is he worth so much money? I literally paid like $9.99 or something for him. Next is Minerva Mcgonagall, and she is worth $12. Although mine most certainly is not, because I just noticed that her wand that's supposed to be in this hand is broken off and I don't know where the tip is, so I can't fix it. Now I'm really upset. Alright, next up is tried saying, oh my goodness, I cannot talk at all. I tried saying Severus and Snape at the same time. But he is worth $11, which is, I think, exactly what I paid for him. And now the Harry Potter Puppet Pals song will be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Next up is Lord Voldemort, and he is worth $14. I love his little frown. He looks so funny. Fun fact, I wrote a story. I'm not gonna call it fan fiction because it's not really, it's more like a punny story. And I renamed Voldemort Lord Valuemart, and he was like capitalism. And I wrote that when I was like 10, so I was a girl boss. Alright, next up we have Harry and his Quidditch robes, and he has his Nimbus 2000 and the Snitch, and he is worth $22. Next, this Dobby with the sock, which is a very important distinction. This is Dobby the Free Elf. All the other Dobbies are worth less. He's worth $18. I guess people really don't like having slaves in their collection. Next we have one of my favorite Harry Potter ones that I have, which is translucent glow-in-the-dark Moaning Myrtle. They have just like a regular Moaning Myrtle, then they have regular Moaning Myrtle that glows in the dark, then they have translucent Moaning Myrtle, and then translucent Moaning Myrtle which glows in the dark. So I have the fanciest one, and she's worth $100. Next up we have Nearly Headless Nick, and he is worth $8, and his little neck does like wiggle back and forth, which I think is really cool. I like how they designed him. Alright, then we have the Bloody Baron, who is worth $12. I love his hair. I think he's such a fun Funko Pop. Next I have Tom Riddle, who is worth $7. And I just have the regular Tom Riddle. They also make a sepia Tom Riddle, which is really cool. Like, I want that in my collection. Next is Hermione Granger with the Mandrake. I think this is a super cute pop. I really wish that I had gotten the 3-pack with her, Ron, and Harry, but this was towards the end of when I was collecting Harry Potter Funko Pops, and I just didn't feel the need to have all 3. Next we have Hermione as a cat, which is worth $11, and she has her little Slytherin robes on. Now we have Remus Lupin, which is worth $15. I love the scars on his face. They're kind of like silvery. Next we have another one of my favorites, which is the Dementor. I love how detailed this pop is, and also they still try to do the Popeye the Sailor Man. They still tried to do them on the Dementor, and I think it's so cool. I remember when I bought this one, a little interlude story time. I used to buy Funko Pops pretty much every week because my brother had karate lessons next door to a GameStop, and so while he was doing his lesson, my dad and I would go over and look at the Funko Pops, and I was trying to collect all of the Harry Potter Funko Pops, and I'm pretty sure I have all the like first wave ones that had come out, but after there just got to be so many. I don't have all of them, not even close. When I bought this one, the girl who worked the register, who like kind of knew us because we came in so much, she was so jealous that I had gotten this one because I guess the Dementor when it first came out was really hard to find, and so she saw that I had grabbed one and she was like, "You found one." She's like, "I've been looking for one. I didn't know we put them out." I was like, "Sorry girl, but I'm a child, so I'm gonna take it." Now we have Time Turner Hermione, which is worth $13, and I honestly have an agenda against this Funko Pop because she never stood up, and literally as soon as I put her on my shelf when I got home, she fell down and her foot broke off. So I've glued that back on, and now I just noticed that her wand is missing too. So you know what? I hate this Funko Pop. She's super cute, but I hate her. Next up we have a 3-pack that is worth $110, which is really good because I think I only spent like $35 on it, and it was a limited like edition for St. Patrick's Day. I don't remember if this is supposed to be Fred or George. Yikes, fake fan. So I have him, and then I have Ginny and twin number 2, whichever one this is supposed to be. They're obviously at the Quidditch World Cup at the beginning of Goblet of Fire. Sorry, I just realized I haven't been announcing which movie we're on as we go. Hopefully you could have figured it out. Next up is Yule Ball Ron Weasley, and he is worth $36. Mad-Eye Movie. Mad-Eye Moody is worth $15. Yule Ball Hermione is worth $12. And look at her hair, so beautiful. Although, can you hear that? She makes like a noise, and she always has. And I know that people like putting things in the heads of the dolls is like, and the heads of the pops is fake, but I want to know what's in there so bad. I'm sure it's just like a piece of her neck or something that's not supposed to be in there. I put this version of Dumbledore, which is worth $15. I thought he was missing his wand too. He's not. He has his Elder Wand. And now to end Goblet of Fire, we have Harry in his little maze outfit. He's worth $10. Alright, starting off Order of the Phoenix with Luna Lovegood, who is worth $15. And she has like a little bug on her hand, and of course her radish earrings. Next we have the real villain of Harry Potter, Dolores Umbridge. She's worth $38. Why is she worth so much? Why do people want her? They should be buying her and burning her. Next I have a Thestral, which is another one of my favorite Funko Pops because he's so detailed and so cool. This is technically a Fantastic Beasts Funko Pop, but I put him with my girl Luna. He's worth $8. Then I have George Weasley. Yes, I do know this one is George for a fact. And he's holding a little box of Wizard Weasleys. And he's worth $13. Alright, now we have Ginny flying on her broom. And she comes with a little stand, so I can put her... Watch, now she's probably not going to stay. There we go. Now I have just the basic Bellatrix Lestrange, and she's worth $34. And my last Harry Potter Funko Pop is Sirius Black. He is worth $11. So that's it for my Harry Potter Funko Pops. Now we're going to get into some Fantastic Beasts Funko Pops. So we're going to start off with Pickett, who is worth $20. I think he's so cute and like unique for a Funko Pop because he's not human. Like up until this point, all the Funko Pops that I had bought were like your basic, like it's a person with 2 feet. Now I have Newt Scamander with the suitcase, and he's worth $26. This was the Newt that I wanted the most because he has his Hufflepuff scarf, and I'm a Hufflepuff too. Now I have a Niffler who is worth $10. I have a second Newt who is worth $12, and he's holding the alchemy egg. Queenie Goldstein is worth $12, and her sister Tina is worth $10. My final Fantastic Beasts Funko Pop is Gellert Grindelwald, and he is worth $11. Let me just say, I really love his character design because he has heterochromia, which means that he has 2 different colored eyes, and so do I, even though you can't tell because my eyes are super close in color, like they're both brown, but this eye is a really light brown, and this eye is so dark brown it's almost black, and I've had that my whole life. Also, I forgot, I also have 2 Harry Potter advent calendars that were filled with Funko Pops. So I have all of these Funko minis. Some of them I have the larger pop of, and some of them I just have the miniature of, but they hang out over here on these other shelves. I also have a tiny Dobby down here and a mini moaning Myrtle. And one of those advent calendars is worth $43 and the other is worth $47. Now we're going to move into the other category, which I only have one Funko Pop in right now. So I have Emma Bloom from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which is one of my favorite book series, and I had meant to buy all of the Funko Pops from it, but I just never got around to it, so she's the only one I have. Hello everyone, Editing Alexa here. I decided to split this video into two. This will obviously be part one, and I'm going to do my Disney Funko Pops in part two because I didn't want you all to have to sit through a like 30-minute long video. So if you enjoyed part one, be sure to give me a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel and let me know which one is your favorite Funko Pop in this part, and look out for part two. Goodbye and have an Alexa-Dee-Doo-Dah day.